Today I'm going to review The Collection, which is the sequel to 2009's The Collector. And basically it's done by the same guy. It's written and directed by Marcus Dunson, the same guy. The first video I did was about The Collector. This one's about the sequel, The Collection. And basically the story starts off shortly after the first one ends. I don't want to ruin the ending of the first one for you, so I don't want to tell you too much about the second one. But it's maybe like a month or something after the first movie ends, and through different images and stuff, they basically show you that the collector's been wreaking havoc on the city. It's just like the first one where everybody's trapped in one area and the collector's basically fucking with them. In the first one they were trapped in a house, and this one they're trapped in this big warehouse, sort of like the collector's super secret lair or whatever, his Lex Luthor mansion underground. Definitely the worst part about this movie is I like the first movie because the collector was pretty sleek and everything, and it looked good, and the character wasn't overdone too much. He didn't have these big setups and all this stuff. In this movie, of course, since it's a sequel, they had to go bigger on his little gadgets, use these little traps to kill people. And of course in this one they're bigger and they're more intricate. There's one part where it just totally lost me, and I don't want to really say too much, but the collector sends his minions after the people that go after him, and it just, I don't know. First of all, the movie wasn't as sleek as the original movie. It's a sequel. I was expecting it to be better. It's not really better. The first one I gave 3.5. I'm gonna give this one a 3 out of 5 stars. Not quite as good though. Thing that really saved it was the beginning was in, the middle was in. The thing that really saved this movie was the ending. I really like the ending. I think the third movie is going to be interesting, of course. So I actually do like these movies, but as movies, they're not the greatest things. But the story is good enough to keep me interested. After the ending on this one, I really want to see what they do if they make a third one. So I'll give it that. So it's 3 out of 5, average for most people. If you haven't seen the first one, watch the first one first, because I think this one's going to it plays like a great sequel, but this movie as a standalone movie is just not as sleek and doesn't look as good as the original movie, basically. The acting's about the same. It's a different guy playing the collector in this one. So I think they're working up to, probably trying to build a little franchise. I don't think there's going to be too many people watching this movie because the theater I went to was pretty empty. But you can definitely check out my review for the first one. I'll put a link. Thanks for watching. That's what I thought of The Collection. It's a direct sequel. It's not quite as good as the first one, and The Collector's pretty cool as a slasher, I think.